Starwolf.
I will say, Hannah,
Is Starwolf on our side?
No.
No.
Welcome back to Player Guides. I am Cameron.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Nate.
And we are playing Star Fox on the N64, sort of.
And by we are collectively just taking turns, it seems like.
Yeah.
By that, this specifically means that Cameron is playing right now. So
Yes,
Hannah,
I am on the sticks.
you will get. This is like you've had your training here, but it's also good to see how this game could work.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as an example. So so you see how he's pretty much firing a lot.
Yeah.
But if Cameron holds down the fire button, his reticle will turn yellow and red, and you want to take that red. If you get close to an enemy, the red square will lock onto them, and then you'll have that tracing sphere shot to take them out.
Got it.
Yeah, and all you have to do that is fire once and hold down the button from when you fired originally, and it'll switch to that mode. And then you find a target. You keep holding it until you find a target, and then you let go of the button, and it'll trace them down.
Okay.
So that will be good for you because I know you have aiming issues.
Yeah.
Right now, you're still in the midst of learning that.
Yeah. Well, it's learning the joystick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's one thing that we are having some issues with here too. I think is that the boost and brakes are on a stick and not buttons,
and not a button.
that makes it a little
challenging.
Yeah, because you might not always get the exact angle you need.
Right.
You might be a little too far up, a little too far down, just like what Cameron did there.
Hit the checkpoint.
Yeah, I did not intend to go in a first-person mode.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, don't shoot.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then.
Falco Lombardi. What a name.
Yeah. Right.
What a name. How do you, oh, never mind. I just answered my own question. I was going to see how can you tell
on the right camera.
how many bombs you have, but it's...
Yeah, it's the little red circles.
Yeah, and I guess that's the nice thing is now that you're not, like, panicking behind the... you don't have to deal with physically controlling the game. You can take time to
questions
learn.
And stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
And then some enemies, particularly big enemies, will be worth more. You see the number beneath the health bar there, Hannah?
Yeah.
That's how many people he's killed so far. So
okay. Okay.
How many fathers don't get to return home to their children?
But if you see like a hit plus 3 right there, it means that that guy counted for I think either 3 or 4 kills.
Okay.
Because of what he was.
His height. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
And so the audience knows I am purposefully not doing the alternate boss.
Yeah, we're gonna go the same path as Hannah was, so she can see what she's in for, or how she can do certain things if she decides to play again.
Yeah, I got to the second level, the meteor field.
You got to the boss. Yeah.
I got to the boss. Yeah, but that boss in the asteroid field was pretty challenging.
For the way the camera interacts with the level, it's tough to aim.
Oh, wrong one.
Even camera's having trouble with it.
Yeah.
So it's just something you got to get used to.
U-turn. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, because Peppy's still here, we get our.
You get to our yeah. Well, Slippy's still here. We get our health.
Oh, Slippy's the one that does the analysis.
Yeah, Slippy does health. Peppy does like advice on the level, and then Falco unlocks secrets.
Got it.
But you got to keep them all alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green thing. There you go.
There you go. Good job.
Hit plus 10. Usually, most bosses are hit plus 10. There's a few that are hit plus 50 or 20. I think 20.
Oh.
I know 50. The train's 50.
Cameron's taken the tape off of the controller. He put
he
tape
can't
on the
handle
controller. He
to
put
help
tape
you
on
out.
the controller for me to help me out. It was labeling.
My bomb button was sticking.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to accidentally start like shooting off bombs. So yeah, so you can see here where like Peppy has like some health missing, Falco's got some health missing.
Yeah.
They recover a fixed amount after each level as long as they're not down.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then your job is kind of to see like your score gets better if you can keep them alive and they unlock more stuff.
Got it. Okay.
As you go through.
Okay.
And like Nate mentioned, this is the second released Star Fox game.
Second release Star Fox game, but it's the original release of this the original release of this storyline.
Yes, it's a
believe.
remake of. So there was Star Fox on the Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
and then there was Super Star Fox or Star Fox 2 that never got released.
That never
on
got
Super
released.
Nintendo until very recently.
It was gonna be released, but then the Super Nintendo was at the end of its lifespan and it just kind of ran out of interest. And then they made this game instead.
Yep. And then the sequel to this was called Star Fox Adventures, which was not really a Star Fox game. It was another game that they just kind of
Star Fox in.
repainted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one that I've played the most is the sequel to that on the GameCube, which is Star Fox Assault. I take it back. I might have played Star Fox Command even more than I did Assault.
Yeah, I never played Command.
Command's fun. It's a mix of Star Fox gameplay and
Barrel roll.
And you can barrel roll 2 different ways.
Yes.
So you. All right. So you can barrel roll 2 different directions, and if you just hold the button down, you'll turn sideways in that direction, either left or right. And while you're like that, you can turn tighter when you're in all range mode.
Okay.
And then if you and then you can turn even tighter than that if you're barrel rolling in the correct, like if you're turning right and barrel rolling right, you can turn even tighter than that in a burst.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's actually, you'll get into some dogfights with a few of the enemies here that have like similar ships to yours, and it'll be a 4-on-4 free for all or a 4-on-4 team battle.
Can I do this?
You got
got
the silver
one.
one. That's
Oh, not the gold though. Damn it.
So yeah, well, I mean, your health is already extended, so you just get a 1-up if you got 3,
Oh, that's
which I guess is fine. But,
yeah.
good. You're doing
But
great.
yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. So, to me, this is one of the more important. Oh fuck. One of the.
Definitely one of the more important Star Fox games,
Yeah,
and
well,
one of the more popular.
I'd say
64
this
games.
this game redefined the whole Star Fox franchise now is based off of this game. Zero
Yes.
is essentially a remake of this game.
Yes, it's remake plus more.
I braked.
And the hardest part about that is the controls, but I believe the controls are masterable.
Yeah.
In a reasonable amount of time. You just have to learn. You have to unplug your brain from convention.
Yeah, actually, speaking of controls, I'm pressing buttons.
Oh.
One of the challenges that we could do for our Extra Life stream, I think Nate might have mentioned it before, would be to do a Star Fox Zero, maybe like a co-op run.
That'd be fun.
The
co-op run is interesting because the person with the tablet is in charge of the gunning, the main gunning, like this blue laser deal. Whereas the person with the controller flies the plane and has a gun, but that gun is not nearly as powerful, and you're mostly in charge of dodging and moving around and stuff.
Okay.
Of positioning to be advantageous for your gunner.
Yeah, so we could try playing.
It's a very Goose and Maverick situation.
Yeah, we could try playing that hand if you just wanted to focus on shooting guys or just focus on flying.
Okay.
Then we can do it co-op together.
Yeah, that would be. I think that would be fun.
Oh, did I not bomb them?
They have armor. They'll survive. You have to hit them on the glow spot. These guys are like one of the very first enemies that were like, oh, not in one hit, and not just not in one hit, but specifically on a spot.
Yeah.
It's a precursor of the boss.
Oh.
The boss had
Yeah.
Good. Hit
Okay.
7. Nice. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it, Cameron? No, you're not.
Fuck.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say. That's one of the things. That's one of the few things I still have a lot of trouble doing.
Yeah.
Successfully and consistently.
Well, there's a button to jump halfway across the screen, left or right, but I don't know that it's mapped properly for this.
Yeah. There are N64 controllers that I think I might invest in getting. I have a Super
USB
Nintendo.
N64 controllers.
Yeah. That are made of a nicer quality, so they don't the stick doesn't rub off in the pit.
Yeah.
That was one of my biggest complaints about that. You can just grind away. That
Yeah,
and it loses its tension over time.
This to me was one of the most important N64 games I played. This and Rogue Squadron, I put a ton of time into those.
I have both of those actually, so if you guys want to play that anytime, let me know.
Yeah, I do have Rogue Squadron on Steam.
Do you? Okay, that's probably the more legit copy that we own then.
Yeah.
Although I would be interested in playing the other later Rogue Squadron games.
Oh yeah. I never
played
really
the
Rogue
GameCube
Leader
one.
or anything.
Oh, you're doing a great job with that.
Yeah, well, the double lasers make it super easy.
Yeah. You have a single green laser, you have 2 green lasers, and you have 2 blue hyper lasers, and they do the most damage. That and Hannah, do not compare yourself to either one of us because we've played this
since we were 10.
probably in
That's true. I guess that's true.
Secrets and muscle memory and all sorts of shit will make this a lot easier for us.
Yeah. Plus, it's also a rolling thing, Hannah. Like, because I kept my guys alive longer, like I get more help later on, and like, the game just gets easier as you do better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why you should your teammates are on a from a level from a completion basis. Your teammates are worthless. They don't do shit.
Yeah.
But they do provide bonuses otherwise.
Yeah, things like like Falco dropped a gold ring for me to get earlier that healed me and stuff like that.
And yeah, he drops stuff. He'll kill an enemy off like that is unkillable for you, and that'll drop off like some extra health or a bomb or an extra life or wings or something.
Yeah.
And he'll unlock different paths for you as well.
Well, I mean, I guess that's cool. That's still helpful in its own run.
Yeah, definitely.
But it would be helpful if they actually shot people.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's the reason why they don't is because this is one of the games that was still holding on to high score.
Yeah.
The concept of high score and not just 100% completion.
Yeah.
A lot of the early arcade games were based on score and getting on the leaderboard and stuff. Whereas that's not really the case anymore for a lot of games nowadays. It's all about the immersion and the experience and maybe even completion, but not score.
Fortuna.
Oh, this one! Fortuna. Okay, so like you've seen the 2 rails shooters. This one is
it's a very small level that's in all range mode. Yeah, Star Wolf.
I will say, Hannah,
Star Wolf on our side?
No.
No. They are the anti-Star Fox team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like fighting yourself.
Got it.
So you got to kill some people, and then you'll get some news about the base.
Yeah.
Did this come out before or after the Star Wars game? Yeah.
I think it's a good question. I know the original Star Fox came out before.
Yeah, but I think Rogue Squadron came out in like '99. It came out pretty close to Episode 1 because it. Oh, sorry. I don't know.
Let's see. Star Fox was 97.
When
Star Wars.
When did the Episode 1 game come out?
Let's see.
Episode 1, the movie, came out in 2000.
Okay, Rogue Squadron came out in '98, so it came out a year later. And then Episode 1 Pod Racer, right? Is that what you're asking?
No, Rogue Squadron. Because you have the Naboo fighter in that game.
Rogue Squadron, he said, came out in '98, but then I'm thinking of the pod racing one.
Okay,
because I
let me check that.
I remember commercials for that. Like, they made that such a big deal with the movie.
I don't know. And why are we shooting the ball?
Right.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Can anyone take care of it?
Let me check. That game
Can't
came out
let you do that, Star Fox.
Star Fox. That one came out in '99.
There's Pigma.
There he is.
He looks like the boss from Agretsuko.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Netflix show.
It's a Netflix show.
Boss as in boss character.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So yeah. Do you know the Oh, you gotta save Falco.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
There you go. You got him. There you go. So do you know the deal with Pigma there, Hannah? I was gonna call you Abby there for a second.
No, I don't.
So Pigma actually used to be on your team. Fox is not the original leader of. Oh, you killed him.
Yeah,
You hit him
my
with your
bad.
ship.
My bad.
Fox McCloud, the character you're playing as, is not the original leader of Star Fox. His father, James McCloud, was the original leader of Star Fox, and Pigma used to be on that team.
Okay.
And he and your dad went to go fight the boss of this game, and Pigma betrayed him. He was either already on the payroll or he decided to switch on the spot.
Okay.
And he betrayed your father, and now your father is missing, and you don't know where he is.
Got it.
Or even if he's alive. And now it turns out that Pigma's on Starwolf now, who's working for Andross.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take someone.
And then unrelated to this game, Nate, we
Yes.
finished season 1 of Korra last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
So I liked it.
She was not ready for the murder-suicide.
I was not ready for
really?
that. And I need to know, because they didn't. Hopefully it happens in later seasons. But I also lost my shit when General Iroh came on
Right.
screen.
Mhm.
So then there was a part of me, because I kept asking Cameron, but he wasn't answering. So I thought he looked to be too young to be the son of Zuko, if he is the son of Zuko. So maybe it's the grandson? Maybe.
That's possible. It's definitely a direct lineage of Zuko, but
Well,
I
because it's
don't.
the same voice actor.
Yeah, it's the same voice. Yeah, it's Rufio. Yeah.
But
You got a somersault, dude. You got
Yeah,
to.
I know. I'm trying. It's not there.
Oh.
It is.
But then-
you got to flick it.
he just came on screen, so it's. I mean, I know it's some sort of lineage, but I didn't know if it was. I'm
Yeah,
assuming maybe grandson, because he did not look old enough he did not look as old as Tenzin or
Yeah.
Beifong.
Mhm.
But I mean, with the end of season 1, they didn't go into that yet. So hopefully they do in the later seasons.
Yes,
Goddamn
they
it.
will go into. You'll meet Tenzin's brother and sister in later
Yeah.
later seasons. Boomy is fucking great. I love
So
him.
we briefly saw Boomy. We briefly
Yeah.
saw Boomy at the
He
final
is-
episode. And
he
he very
is
much seems
wild.
just like, he very much just seems like a reincarnate of Aang's
Sokka,
friend
really.
Boomy. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be Aang's
Well,
friend
yeah.
Boomy.
Oh yeah, a little bit like that too. Except he is a non-bender.
Okay.
And then their sister, I forget her name, but
Yeah,
she
we
is a
haven't-
waterbender.
Okay. We haven't met the sister yet.
So just
Yeah.
to note, Hannah, I lost this fight,
Oh, you did?
but it is winnable.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it really depends on your. A lot of these branching paths can dip into each other. There's 3 main paths, and if you look at the map, you can see after the first level, it'll start branching. You'll have 2 different levels, and then after that level, there'll be 3 different lanes you can get into, and you can drop in and out of different lanes depending on the outcome or the chosen path of your level that you're on.
Okay.
And then and then sometimes you also have the option of if you do well enough to succeed in gaining access to the harder path, it'll say, do you want to change course anyway?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So that's
yeah.
fun too.
I'm glad you got to meet Starwolf, and that's the thing. I'd say that for fans of the franchise, the characters are like an important draw. So like Starwolf has a ton of fans. Their ships are really awesome.
Yeah, they are really cool.
They start out as strictly bad guys in this game, but through the franchise, they eventually just become kind of mercenaries, and you can
Yeah.
actually play as them in Star Fox Command.
Well, technically, Star Fox is also a mercenary team. They just happen to be decent people and
Work for
have
the good guys.
and work for the good guys.
Yeah.
So yes, Cameron, you made mention that you're fighting all of Andross's forces back. I just want to clarify that all of these battlefronts are happening simultaneously. They're not all on Corneria and then retreating. There's
Yeah.
literally a galaxy or a system-wide
Yeah.
fight
Exactly.
going on.
Andross is going from Venom, and he's sent his army out across the solar system everywhere. And that in the center is actually the sun, and you can play on the sun. Like that's
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, so like, thanks for hanging out and letting us gush about Star Fox.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. This is
we'll-
good stuff.
We'll definitely be coming back to it at some point. I don't know when these 3 episodes are going to be released. Maybe we save them for later because I really want to have Nate play Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, maybe they'll be our emergency episodes when we need to cover a week or something.
Yeah. I'll probably upload them and then just like keep delaying them until we need them at some point.
Sure, no problem.
But yeah, thanks guys, and thanks for playing with us.
Thanks, everyone.
And we'll
See you
catch
guys.
all later.
Bye.
Yeah.